Okay, Leon, thank you for being here today. And
Thank you.
we've been through the roller coaster, but I think today I want to put all the heavies behind me and sort of look at where has the inner child been and where is the inner child now. So with other words, I want me to have a look at how the systemic work has actually almost, I would like to use the word reframe, or has allowed me as Sonja, the adult, to embrace the inner child and work with the inner child in a new way. So I think that's where I want to go today. How
Cool.
does that sound to you?
That sounds good. Yes. And so where did you find your peace, your safety, your
So my happy
excitement,
place was
inspiration?
obviously in nature. My happy place was, I was even as a toddler, I had a little dog, and with that little dog, I roamed around and I had my own sense of freedom. But what this little girl developed was a sense of observation. And that's a skill that was developed by necessity, not by wanting to be a better observer. So that's a skill this little girl developed, is observing. When am I safe at home? When am I not safe at home? What happens when the parents are not safe with each other? How do I keep myself safe? And getting in between whatever was not safe didn't keep me safe. So I learned to observe. And when I went out into the veld, I observed. I had nobody else to talk to, and nobody else to. And I would go and see a certain flower when it was starting to open up and go there every day to see how open is it now, and be very sad when it was its time for the flower no longer to be open. And then I would look for something else to make me happy. So I was, the observer in me was born at that very, very young age. And how do I use that observer today? In my work, every day. It is easy for me just to be quiet and observe. But what it also taught me is not to have judgment. And this is the one thing I really, really, really want all the people who learn from me and learn with me, is how to practice non-judgment. Because as an observer, you don't have what is right or what is wrong. It just is what it is.
So that's truly beautiful. Would you say that observation, awareness, just noticing, shall we also say witnessing, is that one attribute or skill that connect us to the oneness, to the peace, to the non-judgmental inclusion of what is?
I guess it could, but I'm not sure I was there as the little girl. And I'm not sure that observation and awareness is the same. Observation is just looking at something.
With no judgment.
With no judgment. Awareness comes in when there is what is actually happening in me, what is actually happening outside of me. Because for the
self-awareness,
yes, for the little girl, it was all the same. There was no separate awareness. I believe, if I look at it as such, it was, I'm safe, I'm not safe. And where am I happy? I'm happy when I'm safe. But I'm also happy, and this is where it gets a little bit confusing. I'm also happy when I've been able to keep myself safe in a dangerous situation.
And what did you learn? What did you do to keep you safe at that early stage?
Keeping quiet.
Silence.
Absolute silence. Not interfering,